Hello, it's Holly with Ivy Cole Creations, and today we are working on sketch 24 created by Miranda Webber. And this sketch calls for about 6 layers of pattern paper. And so I ended up gutting some of them, not all of them, just so that I could use them again on other layouts. And also I feel like sometimes if it's not a super thin paper, if I'm not gutting it, I feel like I'm wasting it. And I don't know why, because I have so much paper that, you could sink a ship. But if I'm not gutting it, I feel like I'm wasting it. So that's why sometimes I'll just go through and I'll gut everything. For the most part, I try not to, just because I don't need to keep it all. But I do like gutting things that I want to use the other side of. So I went through and I gut some of my layers, I created other layers, and then I started assembling all the pieces together. And that is why I'm not a fan of gutting things, because it's hard to get them to all stick together. And so I went through and I created my layers. I made sure to tape down the back because I had ATG on the back. And this sketch calls for layers and 2 photos. And so I'm using these photos of my great aunt and the visit that we had with her. Actually, it was the last visit that we got to have with her before COVID. So I made sure to go through and document this. I had this beautiful blue, I know it's a Vicky Bouton paper because I love it. And this is all I have left of it, is literally this little tiny scrap. And so I went through and I gut it, because yay me and gutting. But I wanted to use it on both sides of this piece of gold foiled floral. And so I ended up just gutting out the L shape of it so that I could put it down in the other bottom corner. And I fiddle with it. I make it straight. I cut it in half. I stick it together and I make it look like it's a wider piece than what it actually is, so that it kind of like fills in that gap on the one corner. And I like the way that it turned out. I love Vicky Bouton stuff. It's so bright, it's so colorful, and it's just so gorgeous that I try to save every little piece that I have. So I created this final layered piece, and I decided instead of stars, because it is my great aunt. She's 85 in these photos, and so I thought I would do butterflies. And I don't like some of the butterflies have white around them as die cuts, and some of them don't. So I have to go through and I have to fussy cut all of the ones that have the white, just so that they look the same and it gives it a cohesive look. I used the 49 and Market Sherbert collection. There's a few of the green and blue ones. And then I found these gold thickers that were in my stash, and I just called the layout Aunty Wilma. This is my great aunt, so this is my grandfather's sister, and it was the last visit that we had with her before COVID hit, and so I haven't seen her since. And I'm actually going to go back this weekend and see if I can get in to see her, because they're still doing lockdowns, but she's now almost 90, so it would be good to visit. Please check out the description box below for everyone who's playing along with 30 days of sketches, and thank you so much for spending your time with me today. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear from you.